No, but I mean, what I mean to say is, I mean, some people get their inspiration when they look out of the window and I don't know, see I don't know what, and others just have to read the newspaper and are so angry about it and inspired by that anger to keep on producing or transform that energy into, in your case, music or performance. Can that be compared?
Yeah, I mean, I think I do. I think I do have this thing a bit where it's almost like an addiction, you know, to keep writing new pieces of music, new albums. You know, we've recorded something like 22 or 23 albums now. I've actually lost count, you know, of how many albums we've actually recorded. Each one of them has, you know, like usually got about anything from 12 to 20 songs on it, and we've done 22 of them. So there's a lot of songs, you know, hundreds of songs, and thousands probably, and getting on. And I'm continuing to do it. I mean, I'm recording tomorrow, you know, in a recording. I mean, actually, we're in the recording studio tomorrow. I've just written 25 songs about on the subject of Cinderella, which we're performing in London at Christmas, sort of, with a very odd singer called Justin Bond, and so I guess I'm sort of addicted to writing music. Yeah, I guess that is a bit of an addiction, really. Yeah.
Okay. And your kind of archipelago, can that be seen as this is London for me, or where do you place yourself?
Oh, where's my home? You mean?
Yeah.
Well, I live in Athens, in Greece. The bass player, he lives in Prague, Adrian Stout, and the drummer is the only one who still lives in London. So yeah, I live in Athens.
How come?
I mean, you can live anywhere you want, you know. With this job, you know, I could live in Berlin if I wanted to. You know, I've thought about it actually. I've thought about living in Berlin. Quite nice. It's quite a nice city, isn't it? I probably it'd be a bit more difficult for me to live in New York, probably. I think New York would be difficult because then I'd have to keep getting on an aeroplane and flying back whenever we play in Europe. You know, and we play in Europe more than we play in America. So unless all three of us move to America, I think it would be more difficult to live in New York, for example. But really, yeah, we can live anywhere in Europe because we're playing in different places in Europe most of the year, and so if I start from Athens, Adrian Stout starts from Prague, and Adrian Hughes starts from London.
What special connection do you have to Berlin, and what kicks you about Berlin the most?
I really like Berlin because I guess it's the history of the place, really, and the music that has so inspired me. as I've said before, the Threepenny Opera by Bertolt Brecht, Lotte Lenya, and Marlene Dietrich, whose music I love, and cabaret. All this kind of music is, you know, it's music which I relate very closely to, and it's a big thing. So you know, the Weimar Republic and all this kind of this style, the decadence, and the you know, maybe it has parallels with the age in which we live now, and so I relate and enjoy that music. You know, the whole kind of Berlin between the wars, you know, kind of all that kind of that era is something which is you know, very special to me.
How frequently do you come to this city, and do you have any favorite places here in town?
Yeah, I love lots of places really. I mean, I love I love this place that we're in now. You know, I love mirror tents. I think they're beautiful things, very historic things, and so I have a closeness and an affinity to history, you know, and so I love this mirror tent, and I love the German theatres, you know, the old theatres like the Berliner Ensemble, the Hebel Theatre, which we both performed in, and you know, really enjoyed performing in. I love some of the smaller gigs we played years ago, like the Kalkschirner in Eastern, you know, in the Eastern. You know, I've got lots of happy memories of playing in Berlin. You know, and we've had some wonderful, we've done some wonderful shows here, and we've had some wonderful audiences. So you know, I really like Berlin. You know, it's been an important part of my my life as a musician.
Thank you very much. Martin, it was very great having you in the interview. I wish you all the best. Hope to see you very often here in Berlin. I think there are very many people who loved to come to see you, and take care, and hope to see you soon.
Thanks very much.